that you can speak right now to what you want to see to be. Is that I'm not sure how they're going to turn out, but I know they're going to turn out better than what I have. Then every trial, every struggle, every habit. I'm being real tonight. Is that every impropriety, every addiction, every habit that I would struggle with, is that I have to thrive and strive and motivate myself today to stay on assignment, to stay on course, and to speak to the wind that the generations connected to me will not deal with these kinds of issues. It's deeper than just me. It's deeper than just you. It's deeper than everybody that I am even connected to right now. I am speaking to somebody who I don't even know exists yet. Prove it, preacher. Ezekiel finds himself in a desert with dry bones. Is that we cannot keep on the toxic generational curse of passing down bills and passing down debt and passing down habits and passing down addictions. At some point in time, you have to die in the field and say that I no longer struggle with. And so if it takes counseling, God said it's not even for you. If it takes getting coaching, God said it's not even for you. If it takes going to therapy, and if it takes going to a mental checkup, it's not even for you. God said go, but it's not even for you. It is for those that are connected to you. And you have to be sure, so sure in it that I'm pouring into my grandchildren today for children I haven't even had yet. I'm pouring into the seed that is to come, and I haven't even planted the first tree. Is that on tonight, we decide this is the last night I look at a dead situation saying I accept these terms. I can't hear nobody. Is that on tonight, it's the last night that I sit here enveloped around my finances being dead and not knowing how to speak to it to become better. This is the last night I sit in a place where we are overdue and we are over debt and we are underpaid. I'm saying this is the last night. This is the last night that I put myself in a place where I'm not sure how tomorrow is gonna go. This is the last night of the month. This is the last month. This is the last year. Is that at some point in time you have to identify what I'm sitting around dead things. To begin to speak life to it, or you have to get up and walk your way on through. You have to be so determined in that situation where I'm tired of looking at dead stuff so much that I'll either speak life to it until I see it get up and start walking for itself, or I'm done with it. You have to be not secure in yourself, not secure in the world, not secure in your personality or the persona of what we want them to be. Is that you have to be secure in the evidence, the fact, the reason that I want them to be better than me. That it's not for you. It's not for you. He's speaking to the dead Israelite soldiers who would be fighting the war so that their children can survive for tomorrow. He's speaking to an army that died in it. He's speaking to people who would put up the fight and say, no more. No more will I put up with a thing, with a place, with a situation, with a circumstance where my children have to suffer because I didn't fight. Can't hear nobody. And years down the line, Ezekiel comes on scene, and God asks him, the ones who spoke you to be through the initiative where they were fought last season and died, do you have enough power inside of you as a child of one of the soldiers to say their legacy will live on? To find out why the fight was so crucial. And they stand up bones with no breath, and they say, we have bones. We can walk, we can talk, but we have no life without the breath. So at the end of the day, yes, we're going to build prosperity for the church. Yes, we're going to build them so they'll have high self-esteem. But at the end of the day, if they don't get anything else that they get, I am nothing without the Spirit of God on me, without His Spirit in me. Is that everything else means absolutely nothing. If we get to a place where you forget God, you have to speak to the wind that is the finish line for your children, the wind that is getting out of this poverty situation, the wind that is we not know struggle, which means we not know strife. Is that the family curse breaks tonight. Watch this. He's in the valley with the bones, and nowhere does it say everybody got their own. Is that my family is healing from this year. We are doing better walking into 2020. I mean, we ain't got no problem sharing. We ain't got no problems praying for each other. We have no problem saying, I hold you accountable to what you told me that you would do. And nobody gets upset. Nobody gets mad. It's that we're walking into a new season where we have no problem sharing each other's burden, because we know we all, at the end of the day, share the same bone. King, queen, can they live in your situation? Whatever you're looking at that's dead, dry, destitute, deprived, impoverished, desperate, can they live yet again? Believing by faith, knowing that every word God said will not return unto Him void. Therefore, everything that I speak in the name of Jesus Christ shall come to pass.